We're live. There you
All
go.
right.
What's going on, guys? Sorry we were late. I was logging into everybody's computer and fixing their mics for them because,
Magic.
that's how
Dude, he's the
that's
guy
how-
behind the guy, man. He's the unsung hero.
the unsung hero of the Forgotten Legion. What's going on, guys? We are talking to you live out from sweet South. I'm definitely South Texas, like
Hell,
Southeast Texas.
we're actually more
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Houston. No, we're kind of like, we're still South Texas as well. I mean, right?
So yeah, y'all definitely outnumber me right now. So I don't know how I feel about that, but all right, whatever. It's gotta happen. So, I'm Michael, this is Ryan, and this is Zach. And Josh is supposed to be on at some point, but he has work that he was doing and was trying to... What was that big bright thing he was holding? Like, did anybody catch that? Like, it looked like he was holding like an etch and sketch, but it was missing... Not an etch and sketch, a light bright, but it was missing the top.
It looked like a sign of some sort, but not too sure.
Michael, how do you even know? How do you know what a light bright is? You don't know.
Because I had a light bright, bro.
Dude, you know what? Michael is not that young. All right, he's like me. I'm a little bit older than him.
I used to love my light bright. That was the shit.
I stepped on a light bright, like, little piece that got left out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was
Slay the
rough.
cat.
It was green.
Ooh, did you cry?
That was a bad time, my friend.
That sounds horrible, bro.
Stuck right in my foot. Like, everybody talks about how, like, shitty Legos are, and like, oh man, leave the Lego out. No, I'll leave a little light bright plug out.
Oh,
Step
fuck
on
your
that
world up.
That's like stepping on a nail.
It's way worse, actually.
Dude, so what?
True.
We've been off air for what?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, man. So obviously we should all have stories of games played and armies made and.
Well, Zach and I played a game.
That's right. We haven't even talked about that.
We didn't even talk about our game, and it was a magical game. It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
I was gonna say I got pictures. I've been waiting to try and get some time to put together the battle report. It wasn't filmed because it was over at my house and it was kind of low. We're low tech over here, but hopefully I'll put some pictures out soon.
We're willing, but we're low. They're nice though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What are you working on, Ryan? Like what have you been working on these past couple weeks here? We'll talk about the battle report in a little bit, but.
Yeah, well, I've been working on my Escalation League army, which is my Emperor's Children. I decided to run with a Delegatus, but he's also going to be upgraded to a Praetor once we start getting more points. But what I have in the army is I'm running the Zone Mortalis Special Rite of War, and I have a Terminator squad that I'm running. The sergeant is going to have a Phoenix Spear, but I'm using Charlotte Cal for them. But besides the Phoenix Spears, I got those from Forge World. And then I'm also going to be running a 14-man tactical squad for my Delegatus to run in. So it's fun. It's been cool. It's cool painting purple again, and I had not painted in forever. So not so bad.
What's your captain or your Delegatus gonna look like? Like you got them all like.
No, he's done. This is him. He's running kind of like I don't know if you guys ever read the books by Aaron Dembski Bowden, the Abaddon book, whatever, the Black Legion book, the new ones that he's coming out with. There's an Emperor's Children named Telemachaon or whatever. He's kind of modeled off him. He carries like dual swords, and I'm basically running them with gave him two of the what are those rending swords, the ones with the duelist edge, where it's like +1 initiative. I'm running with that anyways, and he has artificer armor and refractor shield. So
that sounds dirty, dude. That sounds like a cool visual to see some running with dual swords.
He's gonna be initiative 7 in a challenge, man. So because of the Emperor's Children, in the challenges they get a +1 initiative, and then I guess the Sonic Streeter doesn't do anymore, so it'll be initiative 6. He gets +1 from the duel, and then he gets +1 for the challenge.
Zane's got your back. It's a Charnable's Saber.
Zane, my boy, thanks, bro.
A Charbundus saber.
Charbundus. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, dude. That sounds like a fun army. Do you go in Tartarus just so you can sweep or what?
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, I have my Phoenix Terminators all ready for a bigger game, so.
So Phoenix Terminators come with Tartarus, right?
Yeah, they come with Tartarus in there. I mean, they all have sudden strike special rule, so they get a +1 initiative on the turn they charge. So that's pretty nice. And then they all have the Phoenix Spheres, obviously, so they're AP2 +1 and Strength 5 AP2 on the charge, and then they boosted the champion to have 3 attacks base, so that's pretty nice.
That sounds dirty, dude. I'm glad you're having fun with it. So you got your 500 point army ready to go, or?
Oh, it's ready. Well, I got my Terminators. I'm still painting up. I'm trying to decide if I should just use these guys as my Tartarus Terminators, because I'm still working on them. But I have Cataphracti Terminators I was going to use for Zone Mortalis, but...
Are you going to be ready? Are you ready for the 500 points?
I'm ready. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I already got my all my tactical Marines all ready, so... And my champion, he's ready. He's ready to get him some iron hands.
Have we really talked about the Escalation League?
No, I think
we've been out of the loop for a while. Maybe we should mention something about it.
All right, yeah, dude. For those of y'all that don't know, the Age of Darkness podcast, the Eye of Horus podcast, the Loaded Dice podcast, the Varangian Heresy podcast,
the Northern
Heresy podcast, and the CZ Initiative podcast. We all got together and we have put together this Escalation League, kind of to get new people into the game. So we have these. Let me find the exact Facebook page. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get over the summer have an Escalation League, kind of similar to what Games Workshop used to do back in the day. So we can get your new friends in, get your new people in over the summer, and we're starting at 500 points for June. It's called the Scouring of.
I think it's Thunder.
It's a P, but it could also be a B. So I don't know.
I've heard a lot of bungholes out there, but bunger.
The Scouring of Bunghole Metallicos. So we got an OS 30K site set up. So basically, you can go log your battle reports, log your armies in there. It's 500 points for June, then it upgrades to 1,000 for July, and then it'll end in August. And
it's a badass way if you want to be a part of something on a global scale, which is fucking epic in itself. Get in on this, and all you gotta do is, post your battle reports, buy a box of Calth, and that's all you need to get started. And make your list, post it on there, post your progress and how you're painting, and get in on some Zone Mortalis by the end of the month. Or if you don't feel like you want to jump in too quick, jump in in July for the 1,000 point, or however you want to do. But get in on it, and it's a great way to get in. I'm super stoked about it. I had to start a whole new legion.
Yeah, that's. I think that kind of was across the board. Our whole idea of doing it was just kind of make up an excuse for people to start new armies and stuff like that. I mean, I could have just rolled with my Blood Angels that I've been working on for a few months now, but I thought, nah, I'm too many points deep. I gotta go brand new army.
What is the threshold? What is where it's okay, I'm not there yet. Is there a point with this where it's it's safe to venture out and go do something else?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 480 points. If you have above that, then
you're fair game.
You're too close.
Ooh.
Too close.
Ooh. No comment.
So yeah, but I mean, it really doesn't matter if you have an army that you just want to play and put your battle reports in. You don't have to start a new legion, new army, whatever. What's kind of cool and what I like about it is we actually have the Facebook set up, so all the people are putting their work in progress on there, and I've never seen so many like militia armies getting started.
Yeah.
Or fucking
Dude,
mechanical.
right?
I think
Oh.
people had just been like, I think there's a lot of people that always wanted to make that militia army, and they're like, oh man, there's so many dudes, and like just needed some kind of kick in the ass, and this is it. Like I can do 500 points of militia, sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I was there when I saw some of those lists or some of those militia. I saw a guy like had almost like 30 guys. I was like, what? I'm looking at the 15 guys I have. It's like, man, I want to play a militia.
I've got like 7,
Yeah.
7 dudes. I'm like, oh man, so hard. But yeah, man, I see so many people just like popping up with their armies that like they kind of like pipe dreamed about, and like it's such a like small points, and they know that everybody around them is going to be playing 500 points or whatever, so they have no problem starting that army or getting that little kickoff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see, especially the work in progress, man. I love seeing some work in progress. I was actually on Reddit the other day, and I saw 2 posts on there, and both of them said my 500 point Punger army, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, like hell yeah.
Dude, some of these armies are looking nice. Like, I mean, there's so many people playing, and it just looks fantastic.
I think one of my favorite parts is like going in with like no fucking clue what I'm doing, like
Learning it.
Yeah, exactly. Like and it's okay. Like I can get my ass whooped, and it's like, you know what? It's only 500 points, but I'm gonna build my 1,000 to kick your ass.
I learned a lesson.
So
that's how I feel, man. Yeah. No, it's exciting because it's a new legion, like or a new army, something you don't get to play. Like, I mean, I have so many Night Lords, like just so many. I was just like, well, I haven't touched the Emperor's Children. I've been saying I've been wanting to build them up and play them, and I was like, this gives me a perfect outlet to do it. And not only that, is like you can write your own fluff, you can create your own backstory, you can discuss why they're loyalists or why they're traitor or whatever, and then in between why they're there, they might be refueling or something. I don't know.
One of the questions I got about the escalation, it was like, can I choose to play loyalist now, and then maybe swap sides to traitor halfway through? And I was like, you know what? I was like, that's the whole like that's what makes the Escalation League magical. Like you can do that. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's all based on your fluff. Like if you're a flip-flopping asshole, yeah, you could do that. Like if you see the light, or if you see, if Horus starts making sense, switch sides. Yeah.
That's badass. That's fun. Like
that's cool.
I can tell you that there's some Shyamalan twists into what's going to happen with mine. I believe, hopefully, if it goes the way that I plan right now, but who knows?
Some Shyamalan. There's gonna be some. There's gonna be some.
It'll be like, oh man, he was dead the whole time. Oh no!
Those were ghosts. They're ghost tanks. Oh, they were cats. Cats the whole time.
You never knew it, did you?
Oh, that's Shyamalan. He's got it going.
So yeah, dude, that's gonna be pretty fun just to see like how some of these armies progress. I'm already excited just seeing people submitting their like pre-made list. I want to get a game in. Like I have enough models right now to play a game, and I have enough painted models to play a game, but I don't have my Magos yet, and he was supposed to be in today.
Oh, was he?
But that didn't happen.
I got like I'm waiting on so much shit to come in. I think.
I still have some rhinos that are on their way. That's about it.
Yeah, I think about like all the cool stuff. Like I got probably like 9 dreadnoughts for my blood. Like not the 9's facetious. It's more like 4. But I have a shitload of dreadnoughts coming in from my blood angels that I planned a long time ago. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rock out this blood. No, it's gonna.
Are they furry bums? Are they furry bums coming?
They're those ironclads, Mark IV ironclads.
Ooh.
Yeah. Check this. That last webcast we did, I was in here painting my Storm Eagle, and it's the same condition as it was. Like it's like I painted with the wings separate, and it's like 90% done, I just need to glue the wings on, and I haven't even done that because I've been like trying to do this shit.
So what have you been working on, Zach? Like, what's on your table right now? Let's pull you up to the plate.
Well, I've been pretty much all trader. I like the trader story probably because like that's I recently started like rereading a lot of the books, and they're all like they all let you get into the traders like a lot more. But so I decided to switch gears and do something completely different. So I'm working on Iron Hands. I built up an actual like a background story for them in reference to my my character. I wanted to actually make a big fluffy character, and my character actually witnessed. Well, I'll come out with probably a story later on. I've already got like a bunch of it written, but he actually witnessed the death of Ferris Manus on Isfon 5, and it totally fucks him up. Like he gets all fucked up. So he's still like I'm still want to run trader. I mean a loyalist, but he's probably teetering on the edge. Like oh fuck. So I mean depending upon how things go, he could go either way.
Oh.
Every time I think about Ferris Manus dying or whatever, like what that death would feel like, I always picture like what it would feel like if your dad got killed.
Oh, right in front of you.
Like that's the mentality I'd put myself. It's like fuck everything else. If somebody killed my dad, no, that's it.
I mean, you see why they're so.
Painting my armor black.
Mm.
Going off reservation, boys.
I mean,
it's written in like that. Like he still wants to like he knows it's like certain death. He still wants to go in and like chase after him and like go kill Fulgrim, challenge Fulgrim. I don't give a shit if he's this normal linesman or whatever. He just wants to go after him. But like
it's really good.
Like reason comes in and I'll post that story. I'll finish it up probably this week and post it up because it's just I don't know. It's just a little backstory, a little blur, but it turned into like fucking a long deal. But I want to kind of be real fluffy with this thing since I think that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Have you looked into book 6, bro?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I haven't read the whole thing. I kind of started reading about Xana, but
I took my book from you.
Yeah. He took his own book from me.
I was like, dude, I could leave it. You can.
Also, it's going to work out pretty good because like between Ryan and I think we could probably have like some crossover fluff stories, like because obviously my guy just goes ape shit and like wants to just fucking he sees purple and he fucking wants to just paint it red.
Yeah, dude. Go get your book 6. Actually, everybody listening, if you haven't read book 6, go to page 33 on book 6. There's a story called Upon the Anvil of War, and basically it's about a ship that's like it's called the Eben Drake that launches from what's the home world of the salamanders?
Prometheus or whatever.
Yeah, it's the guys that got left behind, and they kind of hear what happened on Isfahan. They're like not really sure, and they actually make it to a world, and they tell them like, "Hey, thanks for staying. Like, thanks for coming." I think it's like that Zyfish jar. I can't remember. Basically, they're like, "Hey, if you go, like, you're completely like abandoning us, and that's fucked up." And they're like, "No, fuck that. We got to go find out what happened to our Primarch. We think our Primarch's dead." And like basically, they take like all the legions that are like all the Space Marines that were sitting on this planet. They're like, "Hey, y'all coming too?" They're like, "Fuck yeah, we're coming. We're gonna go find our Primarch." The story's fucking badass, dude. They go find.
It's rad. That's sweet. But yeah, it was. Those are book 6.
Yeah, it's Nocturne. Ryan got it.
Nocturne. Yeah, that's right. Nocturne.
I thought it was Nocturne.
Book 6 has so much information. It's just so much. It's really a great book. Like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, Zach, I would definitely go check that out. I think. Okay, I got it pulled up right now. They go to Ball.
Oh, do they? Damn.
Yeah.
Pick up their homeboys.
They're like, hey, we're going to Istvan. It's like, no, y'all aren't.
We're going streaking. All right.
I'm going streaking. You Blood Angels come with us?
Damn right. When we look like this, hell yeah. What?
Well, huh?
Pool party.
What?
Pool party Istvan.
Yeah, right. Gonna hang out with the bros.
So that's tight, Zach. You should definitely read that and like see how like hard-headed the fucking Iron Hands are, and like just people.
Oh.
I think you'll find some good I think some good fluff in there, some good flavor.
Yeah,
flavor for your army.
There's a probably a lot that's different about this Escalation League. One is because like Book 6 just came out, so there's all these new Rite of Wars that I'm sure people are like excited about playing, and like you can't get into it till later. So like people's armies could completely change, you know, while as they escalate. I guess, you know, as they get into, you know, July and August, they could be like completely different just because they kind of have a plan for what Rite of War they might go into, and so that could be it could be crazy. I know mine is probably going to get a lot different from Zone Mortalis rules going into other things, or what your guy's going to do. This would be kind of cool. Cool to see.
Yeah. My army's already changed up. I haven't even played it yet. Like
I want to go to Victoria and we'll do like a round. You're doing Dark Mechanicum, right?
Yeah, Dark Mechanicum.
So between us, like you know, the guys in Victoria and myself or whatever, like if we get together, like is there a balance? I don't even know what Chris is doing. Chris is doing
Word
Dark
Bear.
Angels. Dark Angels.
Oh yeah, Dark Angels. Oh yeah, Dark Angels. So yeah, he's doing Dark Angels. Josh is doing militia, but I think he's
it's
loyalist. But I think he can go either way. You know, I'll take all y'all on. I don't care.
Kill everything, right?
Fight all you fags.
Oh man,
what about Jay?
Go ahead.
What is Jay doing? Something different?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Jake about it. But Zeke wanted to get in. He's got his Alpha Legion.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah, he definitely needs to get in on that, like for real.
And then I'm pretty sure we can get Ruben in with his Space Wolves. Yeah, be tight. We got enough people to spread the heresy. And then all the guys in Corpus were talking about getting their stuff started.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, man, dude, we got a little clout, a little group going.
Yeah, we need to compete. Like the shit I hear coming out of like Australia and like New Zealand having like 2 podcasts, like shit's got to be huge over there. We need to get it going. Get it going, badass.
I mean, with what you guys have been working on, from what I've seen, it's like, I mean, you know, what is Jay is working on White Scars, right?
Yep, Jay's got White Scars in the pipe.
Chris and Colin are doing Dark Angels. I believe those both of them. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's gonna be fun.
I got Dark Mechanicum in the pipe right now.
Yeah, you got Dark Mechanicum. Is there any other Mechanicums?
You know what? After reading all the Scoria rules and stuff like that, I don't think there is.
Right on, man. Well, so how's your army coming along, bro?
It's at this weird point right now. Like I found this like really quick paint scheme.
Right.
Like basically I saw like my whole fucking army got painted in like 4 hours. Oh, you fucking cat. It's pretty much like airbrushing. Like, well, you prime the whole model black, and then you airbrush 3 different coats of tan over it. So it's like let me see. Zemetsky Desert, Kayak, and then Ushabati Bone.
Oh, nice.
This cat, man.
What's he doing?
No, she's fucking around. She's messing my arm up. But anyway, so it's like 3 layers of that, and then I go and hand dry brush or my hand paint like just nasty. Like I'm talking like not even clean, just with like a fat brush, just all the parts that are metal. I just hit it with some Vallejo steel because it covers so well, and so I just like get in there just like nasty, just paint real quick everything that's metal, And then you saw like before I hit them with the AK Interactive, they're kind of like flat and bland.
Right.
So yeah, so they're all flat and bland, like 2 colors or whatever. And then I go in and I hit them with AK Interactive Streak and Grime. Well, I first protect them with a wash, or I'm sorry, not a wash, a
Hard coat.
it's kind of like an art coat. It's floor shiner. It's floor shine. Man, what is it called? It's a man.
Pledge.
Yes, pledge of future. Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I coat them completely with pledge, which seals them and kind of gives them. It's basically like a cheap gloss varnish. And then I hit them up with the airbrush. I go over them with some AK Interactive Streak and Grime. I'll let that sit for like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, and then I wipe them down with a t-shirt and like an old t-shirt. And
does it have to be a t-shirt?
I don't know, man. Like people said, like underwear are the best thing to use, but you know, like
really?
like go to the gym for 2 hours.
you gotta
do nothing but squats, and then take those underwear and rub down your models.
just the middle of the underwear, not the outsides, the wet part.
Nothing sells better.
Just the middle.
It's a whole new world. You'll never go back. just buy a new one.
So yeah, man. So either old draws or a t-shirt, and then
I like the weathering you got going on there in your models. It smells like gym shorts.
Your models look great. They smell like ball sack though.
Yeah, right. You been running? Working out? Yeah.
What you going for?
I'm perfected.
Yeah. Man, these models are real nice. You smell that?
How do you get that sulfur smell? Like what is that? Is that brimstone? Is that real brimstone? It smells like shit. It's great.
You just look to the camera. I'll never tell. So yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just one of those things, but yeah. So I wipe down with the gravity to make it, you know, so everything wipes down. Like wherever the gravity would take it, I wipe that down, and it gives it this like pretty cool effect, man. And then I put all these candles from tabletopart.eu.
Oh.
By the way, have you ever used Tabletop Art?
No, I have not. Yeah, man. Sure.
From Germany to the USA in 5 days, like nothing. Like
what?
I ordered on a weekend too, and like it was at my house on I think Saturday or something like that. Like it's just bam. I was so like my doorbell rang and I was like, who the fuck is here? I was like, oh, it's a package? What? Sure enough, man. Got my candles, got my books, got my skulls and shit in. And like I'm going for this like Dark Mechanicum army that kind of got like left behind, and like the Archimagos is kind of like pissed off about it. It's kind of salty, so like he just like went around this planet where there was this massive war and starts like rebuilding like Thalax and Automata and stuff like that, and like he realizes that, you know, they gotta survive, so you know. He programs their machine spirits all fucking feral and shit.
Damn.
And so, like I kind of want to go with like a force where I don't get to use like a lot of vehicles or like a lot of like big things and stuff like that. Like just kind of like he doesn't have a lot that he gets to fuck around with. So, you know, kind of limited in what I have access to, just like as a fluff piece, you know.
That's pretty sweet.
So you're more kind of infantry, more infantry based.
Yeah, more infantry based, and like basically the infantry are gonna be, they're gonna play like a kind of like
Penis.
A penis. No, kind of like they're gonna be like really important and really special, like because they're the last of their kind, so. You know, he's not going to sacrifice them or like send them to their death or something like that. Like he's going to be like real calculated with his moves and stuff like that.
That's going to be sweet. He's like a big time strategist and whatnot.
Yeah.
Zoo of the 40K universe.
Yeah, like pull out if I got to. You know, it's like, oh, I lose this game by choice.
Yeah, right.
Because we ran.
Right. It wasn't worth it. You know what? We didn't even like that place anyways.
We didn't even need that.
We didn't even need that. Yeah, yeah, no, that's the best. That's what I feel. That's what makes me most excited about this, right? Because like, hey, I get to try out different things. Like, I have plans on bringing Predator squadrons, right, for my Legion. We're like Predator squadrons. Just you never see them, you never use them, but it's kind of it's fit the fluff because like the idea of this this one is like they're like the 51st company, but they're under Eidolon's fleet, and they're kind of like pursuing like. Obviously, they're chasing after the Iron Hands and any other like the Shattered Legion because they've been causing a nuisance to the War Master and all that stuff. So that was the idea behind it. And Lycarius, who is my Praetor, but he's going to be represented throughout the campaign as it gets better or as it progresses. Like I want to develop ones depending on how the games is. I want to kind of like if like Zach and I play, I want to have kind of like a grudge against maybe Zach's character, and like maybe our warlords can have preferred enemy each other's character as they go out. You know what I mean? Kind of like intertwine a story together, and just kind of basically let the dice tell the story, right?
Hell yeah, dude! Like that's exactly why this kind of shit goes down. So you can make grudges. And like whenever your delegatus gets decapitated by somebody else's Thalax or something, then you could say fucking bullshit, man.
Somebody comes back, somebody takes over, if he dies, somebody else will take over, right? And let's just go from there.
Oh, is it like that? Is it like that?
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to, but yeah, if he does die, which
you
he won't.
You just like throw him in the fire, like, oh well, fuck.
Well, the story's over, guys. We're going home.
That kind of looks like your last guy. You just changed the shoulder pads a little bit.
Right.
What's that about? Cheater.
He painted
fucking
his
cheater.
He's got white.
Did y'all listen to that I Have Horus podcast where they're talking about the Necromunda army?
No.
And they played this like Necromunda game, and their gangs were like set, and so if they like some of a character they built died, they actually couldn't use it anymore because he was dead.
Yeah, I did hear that.
And apparently like there was some like character that they like if you go to a camp or like you raid a base or something, you roll a dice and there's a chance that you get like somebody comes and joins your gang from whatever camp it is, and there's like this young kid who joined, and apparently this kid like just rolled tops, like he was a badass, and then whenever he died, the Age of Darkness the Eye of Horus guys like had a funeral for him and everything. Like Tim still remembers like the funeral they held for this guy, and like they remember his name and everything. I was like, fuck, dude. Necromunda sounds badass just by listening to that shit.
Necromunda is great. Yeah, we were talking about doing some Dark Heresy, remember?
Yeah, dude, I'm down for some Dark Heresy.
I'm down, dude. I have the rule books. Google Hangout Dark Heresy.
Guys in the chat, who's down for some Dark Heresy? Some Google. Yeah. We'll do some global Dark Heresy in this. But.
Yeah, but no, that sounds awesome. See, but that's the thing. It's just like, you have this concept of a narrative, right? You have this story in your head, but it's kind of exciting because you don't know what's going to happen. Like, I could fight your Mechanicum and completely get rolled, right? And it's just be like, oh, my Vanguard force just got massacred, so they had to bring the rest of the forces in to try to deal with it. Or Eidolon himself might have to step in, right? It's just, but you don't, it's just, I don't know, it's just something, it's a different element to the game. It takes it from that aspect of playing to win, but instead of that, you're playing towards a story. Like, it's not about winning, right? That's what I always tell people about when I play Heresy. When I play Horus Heresy, it's not about winning to me, right? It's about if my opponent's having a good time and if I'm having a good time and I feel like I'm playing fluffy. Feeling fluffy, right? You know what I mean? Sure, I have some pretty tough units in my army, but like with this army, it's straightforward, just seeing what comes from it. Yeah, just immerse yourself in the story. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude, totally. Looking forward to playing, man. I'm anxious to get a game in. 500 points, man. I feel like that's like the perfect level if you want to get multiple games in. What's crazy about the escalation is if you get 4 games in, then you get to roll on the trait table in the Age of Darkness book, so your character gets to progress with you.
Where are those rules? I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Well, congratulations. Now you fucking know. So get your games in, boys.
Are those rules posted anywhere?
I want to say that they were like probably something we've talked about, or they're on their way of getting posted.
This is the first time we've talked about the on the webcast anyway.
The character progression.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. 4 games. Let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
Let's do it, Ryan.
Let's do it.
4 games in a row. We can knock that out.
We can do that real quick, man. We'll just start like 2 inches away from each other. Nah, man, that'll be easy, dude. We'll just knock those games out over a weekend. Maybe we record them for everybody. I don't know.
What about the bad reps? Are those all recorded, or are they for just any kind of bad rep? And where do you send it?
Well, if you go to have y'all signed up for os30k.com yet?
I have.
Okay, so you sign up.
It's like a wiki. It's like a wiki.
Yeah, but you have to sign up. You have to get your email. You have to submit your email, and then you get approval to get signed up for it. And then once you get that approval and you get everything through, and you play, like let's say y'all 2 were to play, both of y'all are signed up, you would put that I played this user, and then there is a battle report system where you post your list, which would be an HTML format from BattleScribe or whatever. And you'd put, the different turns. Like, it would basically be a bat rep, and you'd have the points and everything. It's a little bit difficult because it's all HTML, but I think you'll figure it out because a lot of it is just copy and paste from BattleScribe. So that'd be all right. That'd be good.
That's going to be awesome. That's all right.
You're like, that sounds like a lot of work. But
I'm already doing it right now, so...
When you said user, I started thinking about Tron, and I was like all lost. I fight for the users.
So speaking of bat reps and speaking of battle reports, man. So y'all got a game in? Why don't y'all tell me about that?
We did get a game in. We were really itching, and Ryan said he was free, and so I had some time. My family was in town, but I was like, I need to get a game in real bad. So we played over at my house. What was it? 2,500 points.
2,500 points. Yeah.
So I decided to throw a curveball at Ryan, with him thinking I'd take my Sons of Horus again. Which I was thinking maybe he might be taking his Emperor's Children. I didn't know, but I wanted to go back to my Death Guard, just throw something different out there. So if he did take his Night Lords, it wouldn't be the same game. So I took my Death Guard, and because we didn't get to play each other at Stiff 1, but I totally took a totally different list. I have this Fellblade that's been sitting like in my cabinet, like in a cabinet for a long time, and it's like a big commitment to like paint a Fellblade. Like especially if you have different armies, like you have to basically know what you want the purpose of this Fellblade to be. Right. So I was like, I'm gonna try this out. I brought out this unpainted, not even primed Fellblade against Ryan, and I played Death Guard, kind of basically a stand and shoot army. We played a Bad Blood mission out of book 4?
Yeah, book 6. Book 6.
No, book 6.
Bad Blood.
Book 6. Yeah, that's right. And we had like the triangle deployment. It's like basically there's like a point in the center, like 2 feet up, and a triangle backward to your deployment zone. And it was basically kind of kill points.
Yeah, it's called Clash of the Line is the deployment.
Yeah. So you got basically a point for every unit you destroyed. You got an extra point for units you killed during sweeping advances, and there wasn't too many secondary objectives. I think there was like
there was attrition, the army that destroyed the highest number of enemy units at the end of the game gets an additional victory point. I had the book up. It had, and that's it. There was no first blood. There was no warlord, slay the warlord. I didn't have a Primarch, so I had the price of failure thing, which came into play. Actually, probably swung the game.
Yeah, it was real close. Like basically, I was playing kind of stand and shoot, and he was playing his terror assault. So I knew that he was probably going to come to me. I set up first, deployed all my stuff kind of real conservatively, like actually guarding the back of my tanks and shit. And he deployed just a few of his units, Conrad Kurz and his buddies on bikes, and a couple of like a terror squad and a Raptor squad. Yeah, Night Raptor squad. Just out, like almost out of sight from me. And my whole first, like I got to go first. My whole first turn, I just unloaded everything I had, which was a ton of firepower at Kurz and his buddies, and I killed like 2 bikes and put a couple wounds on Kurz. But like with everything I had, it was just unbelievable because he had like 2 plus cover saves, and so I was like, fuck, like everything, my whole army just shot at him and did nothing.
Yeah,
Or
that's stealth.
did a little bit.
Stealth enshrouded on Conrad Kurz and a bike squad because you can jink with the bikes regardless. And I mean, he keeps up because he's jump infantry, but that's stealth enshrouded on that. It's just, I mean, but you don't want to put him with the Night Raptor squad. A lot of people do put him with Night Raptor, which makes it fluffy. But Night Raptors make him toughness 4, right? When you're shooting at majority with bikes or T6, and you're getting that. You're getting that added protection from the toughness. It's a little bit, but it's it does give them survivability. That does help get across the field much faster.
Yeah, the Night Raptors, I was kind of worried about them. I actually had a Spartan full of Death Shroud that I later on deployed against the Night Raptors, and like I was worried about them coming from behind me, so I pointed my Terminators at them. And they fired their like hand flamers with chem munitions. They all had shred, and they just gunched the whole Night Raptor squad.
All six Night Raptors were just killed in that. Like I was like, oh well, I have a Sergeant Artificer armor. Rolled a 1. I was like, oh whoops, oh no.
And now the rest die.
And then the rest die, and he intercept. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't even get to charge. Like they took them out, and I mean, but that conceivably took my Terminators out of the game because I veered off and went because they were trying to flank, and I veered off with my Terminators and took them out, but it kind of took them out of play for a couple turns. But
yeah, well, see, I brought my list had you had 3 terror squads because you have to take at least minimum 3 terror squads in the terror assault list, and I also brought Jago Sevatar. And I put him in the Charybdis Assault Claw with 18 spoilers. And Sevatar knows precognition when the Psycho re-rolled everything, basically. And I mean, how many wounds did he tank, Zach?
Yeah. Sevatar was no joke. When he had that psychic ability up, he got to re-roll, and basically, I killed. Sevatar pops in with an 18-man squad, right?
It
was Sevatar with an 18-man squad and some other guy or whatever of guys in a Charybdis, which I was able to. Oh, I was able to kill the Charybdis.
Well, he put 4 hull points on the turn it came in with the interception, and then he killed it. I guess a turn after that. I wouldn't say yes. I don't know.
Yeah, I took it out with my Sakaran. Like I had a I had a Fellblade, I had a Sakaran battle tank, I had a Deradeo, a couple of just a couple of tactical squads, and I took the Reaping, so I had a Culverin squad like up on the Bastion, and a Spartan with 5 or 6 Death Shroud.
Right.
So So
yeah, it was. I mean, and his list was gnarly. Like, I mean, I saw it when I first saw it. I pulled out because my list is primarily soul. I have the shooty with the terror squads, and I do give them bolt guns when we're playing high level games, just because it gives that multi-purpose, and they are expensive troops, but you're already investing so many points in them as it is. I only give them 5 chargers. I know a lot of people do prefer outfitting them all with 10 chargers. But the reason I don't is it saves me a little bit of points. I can put more. I can buy an apothecary if I want to. And I wanted to run Sevatar. I haven't ran Sevatar since a campaign Weber put on. And, yeah, I mean, the thing, Sevatar survived the whole game. He wound up taking out so many units by
he took
himself.
out a contemptor. Like I had a contemptor that got the charge on him, and
Yeah.
I thought he was down to 1 wound, I think, and I still couldn't
Yeah,
push it.
I was just tanking it on his 4-up rerollable 4-up invulns. and he just he rended him. And Sevatar rended him to death, and that was cool. He also took out they took out what were those Volkite Colvarin guys?
Yeah.
And they took out another tactical squad, and it was interesting because that Fellblade, it's such a daunting vehicle to face against. Or was it Fellblade, right, Zach?
Yeah, Fellblade.
I mean, it's such a daunting vehicle, and it can put out the hurt. And I got up close to it, and I did what 3 or 4 hull points to it, and
I think it was 4 by the end, and we ended it, but I didn't like. The Fellblade was pretty much surrounded, so it was either going to have to probably Thunder Blitz, or probably would have just got gunched just by multi-bombs and power fists or whatever. But the 12 hull points is kind of real tough to deal with. Like, you almost don't want to even fuck with it, like, because if you do four hull points to something, and it's like, all right,
shrugs it off. Yeah, it has 80 more. I'm sitting here. I hit it with a melta-bomb, and I'm like, oh yeah, sweet, I'll blow it up. I do that, and I was like, oh, I did D3. I did 3 hull points. I'm like, how many's left? And he's like, 8. And I'm like, oh my god. And then, of course, he surrounded. He put all his fire. He decided, I think it was turn 3. He decided to put all his firepower into Conrad Kurz' squad. And Kurz was right there. He just finished wiping out a tactical squad, and I think by that time the only infantry you had left were the Terminators, right? I think so. And then,
all I had was Terminator. I had tanks. I had like a Fellblade. I had an immobilized Sakaran. I had a Deradeo and like the Terminators in the Spartan, but like I had no troops at all. Like, no.
And he put his fire and he hit Kurz, and I roll. First off, I put these bikers in the way, and I was dumb. And I told Zach, I was like, oh crap, I made a big mistake, and I put the bikers in the way instead of Kurz tanking it or sending it to him, because once those bikers were eliminated, Kurz now only had a 4-up save because he can't jink. You know what I mean? He can't jink by himself. So here he was, and I had a 4-up to make, and I'm just like, oh, I can make this. Sorry, he had 1 shot go through. I have 1 wound left with Kurz, and I'm like, all right, I can make this 4-up. I roll it, and it was a 3, and Kurz just drops dead. I'm like, oh, 2 points for you, Zach. It was close. It was a good game, man. It was really fun. Like, it was.
I think it turned out to be 8-7. I think in my favor. Just because I think it was because like he had Terrasol, so he had a lot more like drop pods. So I was able to like get some points from those, and we worked it out. And we originally did it with the usual secondary objectives like the line breaker and the first blood and stuff. But whenever we took those out and figured out the way it's supposed to be. It was 8-7, I think, and I won. But like, really, it was anybody's game, just because he was. Basically, I was just trying to whittle him down enough until he got in my face, and then I would have probably been fucked. But
yeah, I mean, it was one of those games, man. That was like it was going both ways, and it was like I say that Kerr's thing, like, losing him, I mean, it cost me 2 points, right? But also, if it wasn't for Kerr's, my squads wouldn't have made it across the field. Even if they're in drop pods, they still have that turn where, you could blast them off the table, right? And Terrasol, of course, Terrasol, that gives you that bonus where you can continue night fighting, and obviously that's a big boon, especially for Night Lords. But yeah, I mean, Kerr soaked up so much shot, it was able to get me across field, and give credit to Zach, because like he reacted brilliantly in the way he did, because he was like, he goes, I knew my rapier, or I knew my quad mortars couldn't survive. So he didn't try to retreat them. He knew his tactical squad couldn't, so he basically bubble wrapped his big, like, super heavy and his Sakaran. So I had to actually chew through them before I could even get in there. Even the Colvarin, he sacrificed the Colvarin, so I couldn't get to his Daredeo. And it was like, man, well, I have no other choice but to attack these units, and that leaves my after killing them, because I mean, Terror squads are really good in close combat, and he knew that. And he was like, well, if they get wiped out, Zach's like, well, you know what, I can kill them in the shooting phase. And sure enough, go figure, you can kill Kurz once Kurz kills that unit. There's not much, even though it was a brilliant tactic. I mean, because even giving up that sweeping advance, like, the potential sweeping advance to Kurz's squad, with that additional point, he was able to put the pressure on when he needed to, and that Fellblade came into play in that one moment right there. So that was a good game. It was great. It was good tactics by Zach too.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it only was night fight until you rolled it on the second round, didn't you?
Yeah, I failed it on the second round. I rolled a 3 instead of a 4.
Yeah, so I mean I'm sure that was a big play too. But we had fun. We drank some beers, drank some margaritas, and ate some pad thai. It was
It was good. Tofu pad thai was amazing.
Tofu pad thai.
Yeah, bro. I was like, man, I could be a vegan with you. And just like that, we danced the night away.
Oh yeah.
Did you cut your hand and y'all shook blood hands and
we did.
You did the sacrifice of the vegan?
Yeah, we were like, death to the meat eaters.
Yeah. Save the faces.
Yeah, right.
we shaved the carrot together.
We shaved the carrot and we ate it.
That sounds tight, guys. I'm glad y'all got a game in. That sounds like a very serious game. Zach, you can start taking a Fellblade now? Is that going to be like standard in your list?
Man, I don't know. It's not like the problem with his is that like there was one instance where I was firing everything at Kurz, and it was like the Fellblade cannon and the Demolisher cannon or whatever, and it's not really beneficial, I guess, to just fire like big weapons they're not D weapons or anything like that, and they're just firing at one model.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still serves a purpose. I think it's not a full play test, because if I played against I'm sure if I played against an army that'd trudge up, or like a big militia army or something like that, it'd probably be a lot more beneficial. But because he was so in my face, like second turn, I didn't get a full play test. So I like it. I like that it has several different weapons. It's got the quad last cannon, it's got the demolisher cannon, got the whatever the Fellblade cannon of badassness, and the heavy bolter, twin-link heavy. It's just so much weapons that it's gonna kill something. But you gotta protect it. If you don't protect it, then you're fucked. But,
I kind of feel like that's like pretty much that seems like people getting in your face is pretty much like our local meta. Like that's pretty much everybody's army down here is just like get up in your dick, like at least by third turn.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the thing about the Fellblade is, like, I was really worried about it. I wasn't super worried about it because I knew it didn't have any, like, B weapons. It didn't have any ignore cover. That is, like, the bane of my existence, ignore cover, because I rely on the cover so much. I mean, I do play a primary assault army with the Night Lords, but the Fellblade still put that fire out there that I had to be kind of aware where my placement is because even with quad mortars, I think
Oh yeah.
I think I tanked like so many wounds with Sevatar against those quad mortars that he was shooting at me. He was shellacking them, and like it just killed like 5 guys. And he did like what 36 wounds or something. I don't know.
I
Something
I
ridiculous.
forgot about the quad mortars. Those guys did a bunch of work too. Like just their barrage weapons. Just
They were good, man. They're always worth their weight in gold. And I mean, they were good, but Sevatar tank and all that. Like I mean, Sevatar was the MVP of my army for sure. I mean, the fact that he re-rolls, he's instant death and challenge, and Chain Glazer rending anyways, but he's re-rolling. He's initiative 6. So he's a little bit faster than most characters in the game. And I mean, he was doing work. I mean, he did a lot of work. He killed that Contemptor, and I killed him in 2 turns. And it was just like, what? But it was just, I mean, it was one of those things. But those quad mortars that he had, man, if I didn't have precog off, if I didn't have precognition off, there would have been like that whole unit would just been erased. I mean, he did a massive amount of damage that first turn when he fired him.
That's legit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad you had a game, and I'm glad you. Who took the quad mortars? Zach, you took the quad mortars.
I did. I took the quad mortars. I just bought the shatter shells. Just yeah, I didn't know what he was taking. I think the shatter shells should be at least a staple. I think they're the best ones in the game. But I actually used the barrage a lot more than the regular shells, and just the mass fire was good.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, the things are good there. I mean, even the strength 8 shots. What is it? With three of them, you get 12 strength 8 shot. Strength 8 shots with Sunder. I mean, you pop pretty much anything aside from armor 14 with these. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I'm actually looking at the chat. Goochman over here is asking what people prefer, if they prefer the new Stormbird or the old Stormbird.
Was that a picture of one?
Yeah, that's the conversion for the Stormbird. Like that, it's kind of like a standard conversion. I think it's a G.I. Joe ship. And it's like
I think Zach and I were talking about G.I. Joes.
Yeah, that's not sexy at all.
No, I like the new one. I prefer the new one right now, currently, but it's also the new hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the new Prada or something. I don't know what's popular with these girls these days.
whatever the girls like. That's
my girlfriend's like, she's like, oh, what should I get? I was like, I don't know. You just get what suits you.
Check this out though. This is like the Rogue Trade era. Like, let me see if I can get it right. Hold.
Yes, sir.
Hold, men.
I'm in a holding pattern. Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Right
I came from behind.
They came from behind. All right, so this is the old art for the Rogue Trader era. So
Oh wow! So there you go.
Oh, I can't see it. Hold on. Hold on. I see there's a big chainsword in the way, I think.
Well, that's a Titan, bro. Like the Titan. Like if a Stormbird's involved, then some work's getting done. Okay.
Yeah.
They pour out the front.
Yeah, like underneath the belly, they pour out the mama belly, like a kangaroo.
It's called assault out of the vehicle.
Okay. Well, I guess you can do that if it's in Harrier mode. It's in hover.
Well, look at those jets, dude. Like that thing is like if you get too close to one of those, you're dead.
Yeah.
I hate to be like the new recruit Space Marine that's like just got jump thrust into the assault squad to fill a cap or whatever, and he's like, dude, I didn't even know how to fly this thing. And he just like teleports out and gets hit by the plane. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, like they were.
So are they jump packing out of it?
Yeah, dude, they like they're jumping out like.
I would love to be able to put jump infantry in a vehicle.
Yeah, dude, that's where it's at. I mean, but like honestly, like that conversion is like spot fucking on. Like
that's money. Yeah, as far as conversions go.
Like,
I don't know. Go ahead.
Except it's got like a Predator turret, like an autocannon turret on top.
Yeah, that totally looks garbage.
That's kind of not the way I would do that.
Like I see what they're going for. Like you see that little that thing right there at the top. Like that, I can see it there.
That thing's got to be a full 360, like all the way around turret, not like a. Oh well, I hope they come in front of me.
Hey, you over there, we're gentlemen. Stand in the way so I can
wheel it around. Wheel it around. And somebody's like cranking a big thing, like we're gonna turn around.
No, Matt, it's not a conversion kit you can buy. You have to buy the. Actually, if
buy the GI Joe.
If you talk to Gooch, man, it's Raphael. He's actually he knows like the exact. Yeah, he knows like the exact kit to buy. He knows the exact like there's a conversions that you can look up. But yeah, I mean the old Stormbird and the Fluff apparently used to hold 100 dudes like just like.
Well,
so it's like a flying fortress. It's like it's big.
You read you guys read Emperor's Children book, the Fulgrim book.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about his specialized Stormbird, and it holds a massive amount of guys. I don't know how many, but it could have been like 2. But I mean, they just talk like it was a big deal.
I don't know. Like they're like the Stormbird didn't get the love that it needed, man. I do like the new model. Like I would actually prefer if they would have kept it to more like that like VTOL model that they have right there.
Yeah.
But I'm totally cool with like at least something to show that it hovers. But
so you think it's too it's not so much different than the Thunderhawk?
Yeah, it's basically just a beefed up Thunderhawk, dude. Like I mean, I'll pull that picture up right now.
Oh, we have the power. We have the technology.
It's like, man, it's like even looking at it, like it's not even close.
That Rhino fit in there?
Yeah, it comes out the butt. It poops out rhinos, bro.
I tell you, Josh needs to get that though because it looks great in World Eater colors.
Have you ever seen like those people that talk about the Chinooks look like they're eating people? Whenever like soldiers are getting out of the back of Chinooks.
Oh yeah.
That's how I see that. You see, like here's the eyes.
You see, but
there's the mouth.
It's like.
Yeah. This fits the new Fluff though. You know what I mean? It has that gritty. It keeps up the Space Marine look to it, like vehicles. Like I mean, they all drive these, fly these flying bricks and shit. But yeah, exactly.
There it is.
Holy shit!
It's like a frog, man.
Made my day. Made my night. You made my night, bro. You made my night.
That's great.
So funny, dude. So good. So yeah, I don't know. Like that's what I see every time I see a Stormbird. I see it eating soldiers, eating Marines.
Yeah, right. Just get 'em, Marines. Oh man. I don't know. What about I mean, you guys got anybody think about picking one up or?
I'll probably pick one up, definitely, especially for my Raven Guard. But like, I don't think I'll ever play it. That's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is like I wouldn't pick one up if I am gonna pick it up. It would be for the Emperor's Children for Fulgrim, so I can make a little specialized, a special little Stormbird. Because I mean, that's kind of like their army. It's like they're kind of like that rapid like assault force. You know what I mean? Especially now with the new updates, and it fits it. It kind of like fits their fluff. And I mean, Fulgrim he's phenomenal in combat. He'd be great coming out of one of those things, but it'd have to be like a 3,000 point game at least.
Yeah, I just don't know like how like where you'd play it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Like what's cool is like now like you play Heresy, it makes use of like you can use your Warhound. Like that was always like a big reason. I was like, man, like why the fuck do I have a Warhound? I'm never
Right.
gonna get to use it. But, like you play Heresy, you can fucking use it. But now they
3,000
have like
points. Not a big
yeah
deal.
yeah now they start like introducing these like fucking 3,000 point models. 2,000 point models. You're like, well fuck, now I got to play like a 8,000 point fucking game. Like what like.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna buy it, but jeez, like,
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, that's the thing. For me personally, I'm not a fan of Space Marines in 40K. Like Chaos, but I'm not a fan of Space Marines in 40K. But I love them so much in 30K that I just like to have the mass amount of bodies on the field because it just gives me that representation of what a Legion is compared to what a chapter is from 40K. You know what I mean? That you got this, just you have these units that are specialized for one area, but then you have these bulk of your force of 20 Marines marching a field, unleashing their bolter fire, and I always lose track. I always lose sight of that how powerful the bolter is in Heresy. So I just love having the mass amount of bodies. I just love playing troop heavy forces. It fulfills the kid in me.
what's how many points is Mastodon?
700? 700?
It's 700, and I have it right here. I have Rubio.
I really couldn't. I mean, I won a Mastodon, like more so than the Stormbird, but I think that I don't see it just using it unless it's some kind of weird APOC game or something like that where it's like
It would have to be a bug, honestly.
like I need to get like we're playing all day and we're like, okay, two more turns and I'm gonna be all in your shit or something like that.
And I have to have something like.
Don't forget about the Mastodon; it's still here.
I feel like the Mastodon needs like some rule where like the whole game goes tunneling, so like you get to just like deep strike in wherever like it just gets to come in, and then like the melta blast, like you basically put the blast wherever it comes in, just like the Hades assault drill.
Oh yeah.
For the Mastodon, like
yeah, Mastodon gets a turbo boost. Like just gun it.
I mean, just waiting for the Mastodon to come get you the whole game. It's like, he's still coming.
Oh, it's okay. We got a little time. We'll go shoot at something else.
Man the ramparts! Man the ramparts! Get the pitch!
yeah.
Oh my god.
Like it just.
It's okay. We drug a trench like right there. Like it can't get past it. So it just falls in a trench.
I just imagine somebody shooting like a graviton like all over that thing's face.
Yeah.
And just like difficult terrain, dangerous, like just like come on boy, get up here.
What do you have?
Get back, Mastodon, get back.
Oh wait, I guess it's a super heavy, so I guess it just like rolls over that.
It just ignores it basically. I mean, you send some knights after it though.
I don't know. I would not send anything at it. I'd just shoot at it until it was gone.
I don't play shooting armies. I don't play shooting armies, so I suck.
use it to chalk your car.
Yeah, right. I was just like, oh, there's my Mastodon. It's driving upfield. It has a bunch of terror squads. I hope it doesn't die.
So yeah, that's
but no, it looks cool. I mean, it looks sweet. The thing about it is, I find myself buying all these models, and I'm building those lists, and I'm like, okay, how am I gonna fit these 3 Predator tanks in a list when I have everything I want to use? Like, I was like, I take a what's it called? A Phoenix Terminator squad. Yeah, a Penis. I take a Penis, and I'm like, what do I want to fit in there? No, I take a Phoenix Terminator squad. I'm like, well, I obviously need to take a Land Raider transport for him. I don't want to take a Storm Eagle. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it's like, oh, well, I'm out of points.
Why don't you want to take a Storm Eagle?
I just don't like Storm Eagles.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't like flyers as transports. Period. Charybdis Charybdis and dread calls are exception to it because they come in hover mode and they have the potential to come in turn one. I don't like having, like in the Maroscar or whatever Rite of War, I get to choose which turn they come in. From reserve, which is cool for a Storm Eagle, but then I have to go into hover mode the next turn, and then I can assault, right? So I don't know. It's a whole hassle.
What do you think about your Charybdis?
I love my Charybdis. Against you, that was a pain in the butt. Anything with Interceptor is crazy. I love the Charybdis for many reasons. The new Rite of War for the Night Lords, where I can take it as a dedicated transport for my any squad, basically, but also as my troops transport, I can take that. I love the Charybdis, and I love it because I don't have that risk that the Dreadclaw has, because it has inertial guidance, and it also has. I mean, it has some pretty decent shooting. You know what I mean? It has 10 twin link shots. I mean, obviously they can only shoot in their fire arc, but you can pin a lot of squads. I mean, they're heavy. They're twin link, 2 shot, strength 6, AP 5 pinning. So you fail one armor save, you're taking a pinning test. Now, I mean, against Iron Warriors, it obviously wouldn't matter, but but against some armies that are just get trenched in, and I mean, since I do rely on the assault, not having an Overwatch potentially, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I mean, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Interceptor does hurt it a lot though, and I did wish it was night fighting longer.
Yeah, Death Guard. I can't see taking the Death Guard without fucking some intercepting shit.
Yeah. The Leviathan. I mean, what is it? What was it called? The Daredevil was such a.
Yeah, that's a good versatile unit. Like with it's anti-air and it's got thunder shots and shit, so it's real versatile. I love the Daredevil.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about the Daredevil. I mean, just especially for your army, because you seem like you have mostly a gun line army with your Death Guard. Just sit and come to you.
Come to me. Come get some. Get back.
I think we lost Ryan, bro. He looks awfully frozen there from here.
It's getting kind of late. Do we need to talk about do we need to move on?
And we can, dude. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Why not?
Well, it's your world, bro.
What do you want to talk about? Are we going to talk about the next weekend?
What's next weekend?
That's the 18th, isn't it? I thought that was
that next weekend. Oh shit. Okay.
Hold on, let me double check.
I don't think I'm prepared. I don't know. If that's the weekend.
I want to say that was the original date, but I could be wrong. Let me get some things confirmed. Oh wait, hold on. It's on our Facebook page. Hold on.
Is it on
Matt, what's your event, bro?
Talk to us, Matt. Matt Trent, we're waiting for you.
He said, "Pin my event, motherfucker." Yeah, June 18th. Bam.
Oh shit! That's fucking next weekend. Yeah, we better talk about that. So go ahead, Monty.
Hold on, dude. I want to see what Matt's event is. Oh,
boobs.
That's Troy, man. Troy wants to see some boobs.
Troy cat. Okay. Troy from the Facebooks.
Troy from the Facebooks. The spiky bits. The one who posts Age of Sigmar stuff and calls it Dark Eldar. And Troy, I got a question for you, man. I always see this really nicely painted stuff thrown up there, and I always wonder to myself, does Troy paint that? Because I know you post a lot of pro painted stuff from people who commission but I've always wondered if you paint that as well, because you got some nice stuff that you post up that's really pro painted, like those Age of Sigmar stuff. You've been doing that airbrush right, if that's you.
Oh, Tavlis Prime. That is the. Oh
Dallas.
man, I know about this one. That's the Dallas event, right?
For sure.
Yeah, we were looking at that, and I was talking to Chris about doing that, and we can go see Barth. I wonder if Barth is in there. Certainly is.
Yeah, dude, I hope so. Yeah. Tavalis Prime, 30K narrative event, July 30th, $10 registration paid at the door. How many points, man? Hold on. Primer's right here. I'll take care of it.
I think it's 2,500.
About to find out. About to find out. Sportsmanship. Warning. Award. Oh, man, I went too far. But each player will bring a 2,000-point list. All forces will be constructed using the most recent Army rules for the Forge World Horus Heresy books. Any books released prior to June 30th will be allowed. Oh, my bad. Armies must be painted to at least 3-color minimum. Dude, that's brilliant. I love that whole painted minimum stuff. What if no unpainted models will be allowed at all? Man, what happens at that point? Like, what if somebody brings some unpainted models? Do you kick them out?
Are you out? You better.
Do they pay their $10 and you say, what the fuck did you just put on that table?
Yeah. Does your wife has lipstick? Put it on that fucking model because you need 3 colors.
3 shades, bro. Gray, red lipstick, and blood.
Right. yeah. There's some blood on there. Looks like a one day 2-round event. Narrative event. Those are the best kind of event.
Looks like 2v2, my friend. Is it all 2v2? Let me check.
I can't find the rules.
I'm looking at the primer, bro. 5 tables with 10 to 20 people. Yeah, that's 2-round, 2v2. Nope. Okay.
Matt, do you have a group up there in Dallas that they can get a hold of you with, or is it just all you?
Are you with Matt? Are you with the Baby Seals Club?
The Baby Seals Club, yeah.
That name sticks in my head forever.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So guys, if y'all are in the Dallas area, actually, if you're in Texas, anybody in Texas listening to this right now, was it June 30th, July 30th? Already for fucking.
It is July 30th.
Yeah, July 30th, 10 a.m. Texas Toy Soldier in Carrollton, Texas. 2,000 points, $10 entry fee. Man, dude, I really, really want to go to that now. Is that the same one? Is that during the San Antonio event too? Isn't it?
No, it's the week after the San Antonio, the Golark 222 event.
Oh, so we could go to both. So $10 at the door, 2,000 points. Bring your painted armies, because if not, Matt said he will break them in front of you. That's from the organizer. He said that just now. But bring your nice painted armies. Bring your narrative list. Looks like there's going to be some sweet awards. 4 awards will be Painter Prime, Traitorous Maximus, Loyalist Finals, and Sportus Supremus. So you can go get yourself a sweet award, dude. I really want to go to this. You plan on making a trip to Dallas or what? Can I hop a ride with you?
I was looking to go just because I like the layout. It seems like it's really good, really well put together. I was looking at the primer, and it looks like it's got everything covered. So I really like events that are, well organized. So Matt, it looks like you got your shit together. I would like to try. I'm closest, I guess. So it takes like 3.5 hours, I think, to get there from here.
Yeah, that's about right. Wherever Carrollton is, I'm not really 100% sure where Carrollton is. So,
unfortunately, I got small childrens, so I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. Get some heresy in for the summer.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that I could probably swing 2 weekends in a row of heresy because young and single.
Because what?
Kind of
you got a cat.
Yeah, she's cool. She's all right with my heresy. She's over there passed out. But yeah, I might hit you up, Matt. Try and get some more deets on that as it gets a little bit closer. It's North Dallas. Oh man, that's
Yeah, like by the reservations of Oklahoma.
that's a 7-hour drive then for me if I go. Oh wait, they offer that service now. Hold on, I could fly there. Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's those signs all over Victoria like you could be in Dallas by now if you weren't a dumbass and drove.
Yeah, I have to look that up. I'm gonna find some plane tickets, fly up there. You just got to pick me up, Matt. You got to pick me up in my army. I'll be the one with Mechanicum, so I'll pack light.
You gonna have that much Mechanicum by July 30th?
Yeah, bro, that'll be good. I got most of the models I need already.
Oh shit!
Little inside of my army.
It's like I think you had an inside scoop. Like you had to be like, oh well. Oh, y'all are doing an escalation league. Just so happen to have 2,000 points right here.
That's how I work.
Man.
Yeah, there's an airport, Matt. It's kind of one of the. It's like a little baby airport, but they have this thing called Sky Air now, which is like dedicated for flying to Texas locations. I think you get like a little single prop, and you just you basically pray the whole time. That's what keeps it. That's what keeps it aloft. You're hoping that it doesn't crash. That's that's what powers it. Is your will. But yeah, I might look into that and see what it costs. I mean, it'd probably be cheaper than gas.
All right, there we go.
Hey.
Sorry about that. AT&T sucks, so
It's nobody's fault.
it's my fault.
It's your fault.
But yeah, so going back into events, so definitely check that out. Man, if you have any questions on that, I'm pretty sure if do you want people to go to the South Texas Horus Heresy 30K group to go get some more information on that, or is there actually a page? Because I see it's set up as like an event, but
I see it at an event under Matt Trent. Like I don't see.
If you got questions, go ahead and post them to the South Texas page, and I'm pretty sure Matt will get a hold of you. We'll direct all questions to Matt. And Matt, do you got an email people can send questions to or something like that? Come on, Matt.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a little bit, guys. Hang tight.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
kudos to you. Way to spread the seed like all over the face and chest of all of Texas.
He said it's a public event as well. So you can come and watch if you're a little heresy curious. Maybe you're in the escalation league.
If you're into voyeurism, maybe you like to look from afar, perhaps from like a window. You just check in on the heresy going on.
Yeah. And what I do outside of Zach's window. What?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can email ketiken17@gmail.com. Let me spell it out for you. That's CETIKEN17@gmail.com, and Matt will get a hold of you if you have any questions about the primer, or you have any ideas of hey, what do I need? Like, I'm not really understanding the primer. Boom, Matt's got you. Matt's running it. Matt's got it going together. He's going to be spreading the heresy in Dallas. Pretty soon they're going to have a bigger group than us. So, love it, Matt.
Can you say that email one more time? I think you were like max headrooming it like a little bit.
Ketiken17@gmail.com. C is in Charlie, E is in Echo, T is in Tango, I is in India, K is in Kilo, E is in Echo, N is in November. 17@gmail.com.
Nice, dude. I thought you're gonna have to like improvise there for a second.
Oh, you thought I was gonna say like Kevin at the end?
Like,
Kevin.
Yeah.
Right. That'd have been funnier.
I got it, fam. Don't worry about that. I play a lot of Modern Warfare.
You're pretty much a military genius now, so.
So anyway, that's what's going on July 30th. What's going on next weekend? This is our little plug that we got going on here, and we may as well talk about it now because I mean, hey, it's our YouTube channel.
We do what we want.
So next weekend, June 18th, it's going to be. Let me go ahead and get the list here. You're going to be looking at the I got to get exactly what podcast because we've got them actually set up and organized.
So
from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be having a telethon here on our, just like you see right now, just like this webcast you see right now, we're going to have a telethon. Now, why would the
better. But better.
How will it be better, Zach?
What? Like, there'll be full frontal male nudity. I'm gonna shave fully shorn.
Fully shorn.
Thank God.
So this is actually going to be the 30K podcasters against.
Fuck me.
Shit.
Sorry. Goodbye, horses. No.
I don't. We're trying to be serious right now. We're trying to talk about.
I'm sorry.
Like how.
You hadn't even got started.
We're serious ever? When?
I'll tuck it.
You untuck your dick right now.
What are you doing right now, Zach?
Untuck it.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So
now my Buffalo Bill.
Right,
I'm ready, Michael. I'm ready, Michael.
I know. Trying to multitask here. I got things popping up. All right, guys. On June 18th, 30K podcasts from all around the world will come together for one night. Live cast telethon to raise money in the fight against Shin. All your favorite 30K podcast personalities will be on throughout the evening, chatting about the hobby, taking viewer questions, and whatever else crosses their mind. So, guys, if you listen to us, the Eye of Horus podcast, the Season Initiative podcast, the Age of Darkness podcast, the Northern Heresy, the Varangian Heresy, and as well as the guys from the Scattershot Painting, if you know the guys from Scattershot, we will all actually be taking shifts on a telethon. Now, the way this is going to work is basically if you're in the know and you kind of been following the heresy, traps, you might know that Freddie the Swede's son, he's actually Freddie the Swede's raising money for the research against Shin. So what they've decided to do is they've offered it's a raffle for a Warlord Titan for every $35 donated for the research against the fight against Shin.
Yeah, professionally painted by Scattershot.
Professionally painted by Scattershot Painting, which is some awesome guy, Chris Birch over there, Dave Sampson, all those guys, fucking great. But what we're going to be doing is next weekend we're going to be holding a 6-hour telethon. That's just going to be all your favorite podcast personalities. They're all going to be talking. They're going to be answering your questions. It's not going to be so much based on there will be some heresy questions, of course, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be about 6 hours of just like bullshitting about nothing, personal stories, and just whatever. I wouldn't expect really any sort of direction to it. Yeah, but there will be prizes. We're going to offer random giveaways and different things like that. And so, next weekend it's going to be a good time. And of course, we're going to be just trying to raise as much money as we can for the research. And
yeah. So if any of you guys are just not busy on that day or just want to hang out with us, we appreciate the donations. But other than that, we're just giving up our time to spread the word and spread the heresy and do it for a good cause. So check us out for show. We're doing it for show.
But yeah, guys, we planned it a while back, and it was kind of everybody's getting in on it now. You'll probably hear about it on your most recent podcast that you'll be listening to. Especially if you want to talk to some of the guys that you don't usually get a chance to talk to because it's in podcast format. They will be there for you to chat with and talk with, and it'll be a good time. And then, of course, you could be making a difference. You could be furthering the research for Duchenne. Am I saying that right? Is it Duchenne?
It's a form of muscular dystrophy, correct?
Yeah.
But but this is a webcast too, so there's probably people that are on the podcast that you may listen to that you've always wondered, like putting a face to the voice, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, maybe you're like, man, Fred the Swede's like sounds like a fucking real big beef house, and he's probably gonna get on. You're gonna be like, man, that dude's a fucking huge beef house.
You just confirmed exactly what I thought about
like
Freddie
that.
Sweet.
My dreams are fulfilled.
All my dream, yeah. Everything matches up. Everything is in a line. It's everything I dreamed it would be. So
yeah, guys, check that out. That'll be next week. We'll touch base on it again next Wednesday, hopefully with Chris on, because Chris is a little bit more knowledgeable about what's all set up, because he's pretty much the ringleader behind it. But that's pretty much good answer on what it is. So we hope to see you guys there. I mean, it's on a Saturday too.
Yeah, I'll be at Clutch City GT, supporting the Houston scene. But we are going to be giving a shout out there for the during the event to the at the Comic-Con. So that should be pretty cool too.
But there should be some will the live chat be going on?
Yeah, the live chat will be on. Everything y'all have now will be going on, except it'll be 6 fucking hours. Yeah, I got to throw the fucking in. It's a long ass time. But
there'll be some giveaways.
I'm so excited for the conversations that are gonna come up. I love talking with Tim and Michael, and then you got Chris and you got Samson, all the guys that are gonna be on there at the same time. Is gonna be fucking chaos just for the conversations that's gonna come up. So I'm just looking to watch. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, Prestige Worldwide, boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. But yeah, Goochman69, looking at your question, I'm not really sure. I didn't design the shoulder pads that we had up online. That wasn't me designing. I do some 3D modeling, but that was not me. The shoulder pad that you're looking for is probably the ones that are from Pop Goes the Monkey.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's the shoulder pads you're looking for.
Check out Pipe Goes the Monkey. I know he recently changed a lot of his names on his stuff for I guess for rights issues or whatever. So if you're looking Goochman, you're looking for.
And the guy,
it's
Matt Swetzler is the guy that we had on. He's actually. If he's on our South Texas 30K, so you can probably hit him up and ask him whatever question you had. I know you're asking for a scale. Will you be sober enough to stand at the end of it? I hope not, Matt. I mean, 6 to midnight. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be a good time.
I will be getting on when I get home, and I plan on being drunk at that time too.
What did you guys think of the new etch brass for Iron Warriors? I didn't even know Iron Warriors got new etch brass.
It looks good.
Does it look good?
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's got the hazard striping, and it's got a mixture of black and gold. They look pretty sick, man.
It's gonna make their lives a lot easier.
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. I saw them, and they look really fucking sick. For if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, if you're into Iron Warriors.
Yeah, if you're into Iron Warriors, if you're into stripes and shit.
Dude, speaking of new stuff, speaking of new things and fun stuff, did y'all see my new painting rack that I got?
Yeah, I did. It's all acrylic. Is that acrylic?
Yeah, it's all acrylic. It's from Back to Basics. I'm gonna show all the people on the cast here.
People want to see it.
Not trying to show off. I'm just trying to show how organized I am.
Just trying to show off.
Now that right there.
That's how babies are made, right there.
That's how.
Baby models.
What's up, Josh?
What's up?
Oh, hey, boo.
Showing off my new painting rack, bruh.
Josh showing off his crotchal region.
Hey.
Look, hey, put the monster away, bro.
Dude, we're not ready. That was too much. Too fast too soon, man.
Too sexy. Too sexy. You go right into the penis.
Oh, he's trying to show off
a little bit, bro.
his state.
Oh.
Josh, dude, you better get your arteries checked, bro. For real.
all that cholesterol, clogging goodness.
That's a paleo. He's going paleo, bro.
Yeah, dude. He is a barbarian, so
That
you know.
is not. That,
All he eats is steak and corn, man. That's it.
Yeah,
Steak and corn.
sometimes the neighbor kids.
I opted out of the corn today.
Oh, what a sad
Hey, Josh,
day.
How are you, buddy?
Tomorrow I ate a pound of coleslaw.
Oh, that sounds real.
I need more mayonnaise. There's not enough mayonnaise in his coleslaw. Not thick enough.
Got to get my cabbage on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool because it's vegetables.
Let me put this cheese hollandaise sauce on it.
Taco salad's still a salad. Just got meat on it. You
Bro,
just replace the croutons with taco
bro?
shell.
You got me worried about you, bro.
I feel
Oh,
great.
no.
I feel fantastic.
You know what? I always wonder about cause Josh is okay for all the listeners out there. Josh right now is on a red meat only diet. He eats a steak every day, and he's been doing this for what? This is your second week, right?
My second week.
Yeah, he's been doing this for 2 weeks, just solid steak. Which, more power to you, bro. You got it, you can afford it. If you don't eat out, you're just eating steak all the time. I get it, but man, I always wonder about those warnings that they tell you that you got so much unprocessed like red meat sitting in your gut when you die. Like,
Yep.
do you fill up? Like, does that not stop? Like, how does?
I don't know, man. It's good. Tastes good.
Like, do they get stuck in like a little area and you keep stacking on there? So
Is that the theory? Like, oh well, as long as it tastes good, then it must be okay. It must
If it
be
tastes
good.
good, it's healthy, right?
my body hasn't shut down, so obviously it's healthy.
Obviously, like, it's all
Well, maybe-
good, right?
Maybe Josh is carnivorous.
Hey, you got a blockage right here. Send some more steak down there. It'll be okay.
Critical mass, right? It's gonna break through.
This steak is just gonna punch through the other steaks. That have just.
Oh, Matt, dude, we're in
So
Texas,
cold.
bro. So steaks are cheap.
Yeah, right.
So yeah. It's a
Yeah,
delicacy.
Matt said, I wish I could afford it, to be quite honest. Steak has gone up too much. In Texas, I mean, we can go and get our own steak. Like
Literally, just go to my neighbor and
You just
Kill
go
the
and just cut it. I'm gonna take a piece of flank right here. No.
thank you. Have y'all seen that cultivated meat like that they grow
I
off
saw
the cow?
that. Yeah.
That's real.
That's,
They like-
I don't know if I want to eat that, man. I don't eat red meat anyway, so. But if I did, I wouldn't eat it.
I haven't ate
it's a
meat
culture.
in like a month.
You look good, bro. Like, I was over there and I was like, damn, his beach bod's on, man, on point. No homo. I was like, no homo.
He's got a nice gray color going on.
Dude, I'm losing. I'm getting a little pale.
Hey Josh, did you
No,
do butter? Did you do butter today?
No, I would just meat.
Just meat.
Straight meat.
What a man.
Yeah.
Josh, you're like 10 times the man I am.
Yeah, he's probably eating a man in meat.
So Josh, I understand. Like you don't eat lunch, right? So you just come home and eat a steak. Just you get a bone-in ribeye, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
so
this a book? Is this in a book somewhere, or what? What is this?
No.
Josh just had a fucking epiphany one day and decided he wanted to eat steak.
Called Eat Right for
Are you
Josh's
going?
type.
Are you going for a record? Is there like some kind of?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can't eat out. Like
Fuck,
Says who?
No,
Says who?
Me. Says me. Me.
It's a Josh diet. Come on.
Oh,
guys.
you came up with this diet?
Oh yeah. I'm doing it.
It's not so much a diet as like a way of life that Josh decided to take on.
It's a life choice, guys. All right, come on. He's a rebel.
Oh yeah.
He's a rebel for every man. Every man's man.
Are you drinking a diet? Are you drinking a Diet Coke?
No, it's Diet Orange Burst from HEB.
That better be a beer.
Orange
I'm just
burst.
saying.
The diet.
It makes you feel better about that.
Chris just went nice.
What every caveman deserves.
72-ounce steak. Diet Orange Burst.
It's healthy.
I gotta maintain my girlish figure.
It's looking good, bro.
Oh.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, Josh, did you see that Stormbird painted in World Eaters color?
No, I didn't. There's a Stormbird out?
Yeah, you need to get one and paint
for
it
sure.
World Eaters.
Hell yeah.
Or hot pink.
Or hot pink. I'm just gonna bathe it in steak juices.
And just say tits or get the fuck out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got little maggots and shit growing all over your models. Like, oh, what are those? Grub maggots. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to Death Guard.
I wonder if that's a problem for World Eaters. Just like, oh, I'm just like hosting some larvae, like on my armor, just because I left all that blood there. I should have probably washed that off.
Probably. No, they probably bite the flies.
I prefer the bone in as opposed to just the regular ribeye.
I bet you prefer a bone in.
I love bone in. I love bone in.
You guys.
I'm so glad. I'm glad you're on this ribeye diet. I'm worried about your gullet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on. Let me do some research that you probably haven't done yet. Eating steak
every day.
Every day.
The first thing that says bad.
It's the best, most healthiest diet you can do.
I want to know exactly how many worms are in Josh right now. Like, there's probably some.
He probably has a colony, like a whole race.
Yeah. Like, are you like tapeworms galore? Like hosting some parasites?
No, man.
You probably got some.
You know, like how I change it up. Like I'll have a medium rare, and then I'll have a rare. And then I'll have a medium. No, I don't go quite medium. Never go medium, but like I like a range. Then the butter thing. Like I couldn't do the butter thing every day.
Yeah,
it's just too much. It's just too much. Like a stick of butter on my steak. I mean, God, it was like so good, but damn. I mean, that's a stick of butter, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We couldn't do that,
man.
It's like a dessert.
You're growing some like Paul Atreides type worms in your gut. Like there definitely is some Modib shit in there.
Modib. Yeah. I want to be called Modib. Okay, you're now Paul Modib. I never understood that part of the movie, right?
Okay, done. You did it.
Right. What do you want to be called? Modib. Paul Modib. Yeah. I'm good with that. Okay, you're now Paul Modib. Like there was no initiation, or like you didn't have to sign any paperwork. It was just you are Paul Modib.
You think he knew it was like going to be like a power word or whatever? There's no need for the weirding module.
Well, what if you were sick that day and you weren't there and your name gets changed and somebody wasn't there and they're like, hey Paul Atreides, you, and they're like, no,
you fucked up. You done fucked up now. He said he was Modib.
No.
He wanted it. He has the Quizac Shatterack.
Dude, I'm on these like bodybuilder forums and shit like that.
They're like, bro, you gotta eat your red meat.
No, dude, it's like this dude said, what's the problem with eating red meat, like eating steak every day? And this dude just says, RIP your cholesterol levels.
Yeah, dude, bro, just go get that checked, man. Go to one of those little kiosks in the Walgreens or whatever and check that shit out.
Drop your drawers. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's red meat in those studies that increase the risk of getting heart disease, higher cholesterol, cancer, and not that people who ate more red meat were less active, ate more on average, were heavier and less fruit and vegetables, as well as consumed more alcohol and smoked. Okay, yeah, so like basically you're eating cancer.
I just had to tell buddy.
I don't know.
And then not just cancer, but cancer with like a stick of butter like on it.
It's like cancer +2.
Can y'all not ruin my good time? All right, can y'all not ruin my good time?
Well, it's like there's articles that say it's good for you, and there's articles that say it's bad for you.
It's
so
the
like,
internet, so it's got to be 100% true. So.
Yeah. Oh, if it says it on the interwebs, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're kind of like a human experiment, right? You're kind of like.
Right.
You're going like where a man's never gone before, maybe that we know of. or he's been dead already. So.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there comes a time when like I'll just get burned out, and I'll be like, all right, that's it. Like Forrest Gump when he stops and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah.
You know, he stops
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna say like, you know what? I really want some fucking carrots, like right now. In my mouth. That's what you're gonna say.
It's like the Cookie Monster no longer eats like steaks anymore. He just goes for salad. He's just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm going home now.
I'm going home. Yeah, peace out. You know.
Sweet, bro. Well, you just take care of yourself.
Oh hell yeah, man. Well,
I'll give you a kidney though. I will give you.
I'm living the dream.
I'll give you a kidney. All right, just let you know.
Every time I see your steak, I think to myself, tomorrow I'm making myself a ribeye. Tomorrow I'm gonna make me a ribeye, and I never do. I never do. Today I had some. Oh shit! I still got one of them sandwiches left. I had that Boba Shack pepperoni sandwich.
You know what though? I think it's time to clean the grill though. I mean, I just can't keep letting it fester. I mean, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just get the flavors from last night's steak. No, I don't think it works like that.
No, it doesn't.
It does for like 1 day. It does 1 day.
Like I'm starting to get that burning taste. Like, oh.
That could also be acid reflux.
Yeah, or the cancer. Or the cancer.
Yeah, that's the cancer you're tasting right now.
So where's all our...
Brother!
Ogram says eat vegetables.
Don't eat it, brother!
Dude, you know...
He is embracing his character. Go ahead.
I like to think what Angron's diet consists of. I'm like just following the Angron plan. You know what I'm saying? He's like... I had a little I had a little Iron Hands last night, you know, and tomorrow we're gonna have a little Imperial Fists. Yeah, I think just slice off something off the flank, off of Pollux. Yeah, give me some of those, the Pollux flanks. Yeah.
You know what? When he puts it that way, I can't argue with him. So yeah.
Dude, so what's going on in the chat right now? Just for those of y'all who can't read the chat and are probably listening to this right now, so they're talking about like Matt Edlund's dropping some knowledge about how your cholesterol is genetic and all this stuff, and he says excess of anything is likely not healthy, and Goochman said except sex, and Matt says, well, there's a documentary about a guy who couldn't stop masturbating something like 300 times a day.
That would be too much. I'm with him on that one.
Could you imagine how raw you'd be?
I
draw the line at 175. I mean, anything over 300 is just a waste.
So that's to fruition, correct? Like that's gonna be like a fucking puff of, you know, like nothing.
What comes out?
Like theoretically, like if you actually had an average jizz like for every 300 times, then you'd actually start losing weight. You'd be like, man, I just need to jizz more. I just need to create more jizz and expel it from my body. Is there jizz?
That's once every 20 minutes all day, like no room for sleep. All day.
You know what though? Like, check it out, right? If you ejaculated a pound of jizz a day, in 30 days would you be 30 pounds lighter?
I don't know. Maybe if I took a shit. Like,
of course you would. What?
I don't think 300 times will make a pound.
You don't think I come in quarts, bro.
What the
Every
fuck?
time I produce a quart. Oh my gosh, you guys!
Come on, Matt.
What do you think? What do you think? You get like an ounce out of that? You know, I mean, 300 ounces. What does that convert to?
Oh, yeah, Matt ruined it. Oh.
He said he had calluses and his floor was stiff and orange.
What was he mad? Was he using that freaking like?
What was his diet?
Mr. Clean or something?
What was his diet like?
Nothing but oranges.
That's a what do you call it? Like that's like some tinges in your brain, like something fucked up in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's no way. That's like just
him.
Fucked
up, and I used to be a drug addict.
Physiological effect. Do a Google search for I can't stop masturbating. Go to videos. No, why would I go to videos? Look. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, we'll post it.
Dude,
for research.
Whenever they were in there fucking around my brain, I was afraid I was gonna come out talking Russian or something weird was gonna happen.
Hey, speaking of that, can you order me that orc from Russia? It's pretty badass.
That's a conversion, man, right?
No, it was. I think it was a World of Warcraft orc.
No, it's
Dude.
not. Oh, she's so titties. I gotta go. The dogs are barking. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Go kick one.
Get your gun. Get your gun.
All right. I've done told you. Did he go blind, Gucci man?
I feel like what do you do? Like you can't have a normal job, so he's got to live with like his family and his parents or something.
Like,
I'm guessing.
like his mom probably just like, oh, it's just little old Sammy again. You know, he's just going for that world record. We're so proud of him.
Well,
like what do you watch? Do you have to watch? Do you have to like if you're into internet porn? Do you like watch something different every time? Like certainly there's not enough porn in the world.
You have to be in the weirdest kind of like stuff too, man. Like you'd have to be in the weirdest stuff, you know.
Yeah, I think you gotta probably like get progressively more perverted over time.
Yeah, like it's like some like choking shit, I'm imagining, or something.
Some snuff shit. But like I don't feel like he like I don't think he watches porn. I mean you can't if you're knocking one out every like 10 minutes, okay? You don't have time to like
you don't have
to
time
load up.
You're on a mission. You're on a mission.
And what is he like? He obviously he doesn't work, you know. So he just like stays home. Like, does he eat like hot pockets? Like he's like, then, mommy.
Halfway through, okay, it's cool enough, and then he fucks a hot pocket. How do you? Your time frame was without sleep, huh?
Right. I
tried it on a 24-hour scale.
Yeah, I should take I should take like 6 hours off of that because I think somebody who masturbates all day would sleep 6 hours. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I think Gucci Man's right. I think he's probably gonna have Popeye arms or something.
I don't know, Matt. I'm kind of skeptical just on logistics.
Like I would get tired like after like 3 times.
Every 16 times an hour.
Yeah. I'm done. I give up, man.
And you're insatiable.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, seriously.
So that's every 3 minutes. I don't know about that. If you slept 6 hours, every 3.75 minutes, 300 times.
Maybe he did it one time, like 300 times, one time a day, like right, once. You know what I mean? Not like every day. Like maybe he did maybe.
What about his forearms? Did he have like Popeye's forearms?
Hey, he said, "Hey, there's a documentary." Which.
Well, does it document the whole day? Because I'd have to see the whole day to believe it.
Yeah, I'd have to be there.
And I'd have to see the jizz. I'd have to you'd have to line up. And there would have to be 300 numbers on the floor and I don't know. Maybe it's one of those jizzless orgasm
He said he had pain and suffering. Like, I mean, of course he would. Like,
you're like, oh, go ahead, Bridges.
I would say he probably pulled it off on accident. He's like, oh my god, it's not.
Are the calluses on his hands or on his penis?
Dude, he probably starts a fire now. Probably both.
Yeah, have you seen Josh's hands? Like that guy.
Yeah. That guy.
I don't even. Hands. Yeah, he's got some he can't ask Josh to put his hands all the way out. He can't do it.
He said this guy masturbated while we were interviewing.
Tell him put his hands up to the camera, and they're gonna look like this. I swear, he's like a big bear.
Dude,
big old bear.
Why did he do it? Why did he do it? I mean,
some wires got crossed, bro.
Was he just addicted? That was just his addiction. I mean, I don't know.
For the record, to be famous. To be famous, for people like Matt Edlin to watch his documentary.
Dude, but you know what's funny?
Love you, Matt.
So basically, I don't know if y'all know a lot about independent film crews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're basically just these they don't tell you what you're gonna go work. They're like, hey, you're gonna get this job or this that. Could you imagine showing up for work on Monday? It's like, hey, what are we filming? It's like, we got this documentary about this dude who masturbates 300 times a day.
Hey, Josh, put your hands out like this.
Yeah, let me see your hand, Josh. What did you do there? What have you been doing these past 3 minutes?
No, pull them back, bro. Oh, it doesn't look like. Oh, there it is. Turn to the side.
What have you been doing? They have a documentary.
They don't.
That's all I wanted to see.
What's that orange stuff in the background?
I took my
We're
pants
talking
off.
about calloused hands due to masturbation, and I said Josh is the most calloused hands I've ever seen on a man.
I was born with these hands. I came out of my mom with these hands. Like,
Yeah. You got your hands through masturbation. I was born with them.
I took my pants off. I just want to let y'all know that.
That's what I'm doing.
Matt said
I'm
he's
not even
masturbating while they interview him.
I'm not even wearing pants right now, so.
That's
nuts.
titties. That's titties. Like, I'm gonna masturbate with steak grease.
Oh my god.
Wake up with maggots all over you.
Come on, man. Why you gotta ruin it?
Oh my god.
Where there's meat, man, there's probably some in your belly right now with the cancer.
There's little buddies that are eating the cancer. He's actually evolved to a point that he is immune to all like diseases now.
Hey, so has anyone played Silver Tower Quest? Like,
Dude, I want to so bad.
They're playing it at Legacy the other day.
I picked up this box set, like just because I wanted a Slaughter Priest, for conversion. But
Sick.
like, I remember playing Warhammer Quest back in the day, and it was so titties.
Dude, it's so good now, man. Oh, it's so fun. Oh yeah. Dude, I haven't played it. I only played like a trial game, a demo game at like this local game store, Asgard's. But it's so cool, and they support the shit out of that game. Like they have they put all these characters you can download and like the rules for and stuff, and you could like carry the loot on from game to game.
Sweet. Yeah, Mike says they get like 3 or 4 games a day in there, and I was like, damn, really? Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Is it like a campaign kind of thing where like the story continues, or every time you play it's a new game?
Your character progresses. Yeah, your character progresses.
That's why I want to play some Dark Heresy or some Necromunda.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm down for both. We can do this.
Okay, so back to the orc from Russia. Did you see that orc model? It's like the tits. It's like 3 times the size of a regular orc, and you can like put on armor, or you can take off his armor, or you can put him like these big dinosaur shoulder pads, bone shoulder. It's freaking titties, but the company is made out of Russia, right? So I went to the Russian site, which I can bring it up here in just a second. But the whole site's in Russian, so I'm like, how the fuck do you order?
Well, just look for the picture.
Yeah. You point at it. You point at it, and
like at the screen, like I want.
Like fuck you, right?
You.
That one.
You take a picture of your credit card, you post it on their Facebook, and they send you what you need.
Make sure you put your social security number on that too, though.
Just so they can verify.
You never be too safe. You say, dude, so you're saying Fug's gonna be reborn?
Oh yeah, Fug is definitely getting reborn. Like, I mean, this is like Fug's great grandfather, Grandpa Fug.
Tug.
Tug your mama.
Tug every 3 minutes.
It's got like, you got multiple heads. The model is just huge and gorgeous. I don't know if you can see this. Like, look at that.
Holy shit, dude, he's a beast.
Dude, he is. Like, I so want to slaughter like Primarchs with this guy. Like, oh, it's coming.
He's got no armor.
No,
he doesn't need it, man.
You could up.
Pecs are armor.
Look.
Oh yeah, doesn't he have another second torso or something?
Yeah, hold on. I'm bringing him up.
I got you, fam. I got you.
He's got you, fam.
You got it. Are you putting it up? Michael's so technologically advanced. Yeah, you can put armor. He's got 2 different heads, and you can
Oh my god, dude.
He's freaking massive, man. It's like, look at that. I mean, that thing's got. He's got to have like a.
He's so veiny. He's so veiny.
He's so big and bulgy. It's like a moose.
It's like a moose.
Look at those shoulder pads, dude.
Look at those pauldrons. They're so huge.
He killed his whole neck.
They protrude so much. Like
he killed two snacks.
Yeah, he killed like 2 T-Rexes.
Dude, like, compared to like another orc, man, he's like freaking. He's like titties.
Dude, that is a resin doll. That is a resin orc doll.
Yeah, that's exactly. You just thought he was the.
I want to put him on the dashboard of my car and freaking drive around with him up there.
Oh, dude, that helmet.
Yeah,
that helmet was fucking sweet, dude. That's.
Like, I would wear that. I would worship him as a god.
Oh yeah.
If I didn't already worship Korn, yeah. So,
Dude, he's freaking mad. I gotta have him, man, for the orc campaign, man. I gotta have him.
So your computer doesn't have a translate thing? You can't go to Prosto Toys?
I did, and like it's like in Russian. Like I even talked to this guy that got a Carolus Kirshner, and he sent me a message. He said that he's got a Russian that helped him place the order. So I'm like, get me in touch with this Russian man. You know,
what about your Russian connect? Don't you have a Russian connection?
No, I have a line.
With the Kalishnikov guy?
Holy shit! Is this it? This is that place?
Yeah, that's it right there. That's the toy store.
Translate.
There's like a pretty kick-ass.
Michael's gonna do it for you in front of all of our tens of viewers, and just to fucking fuck with you.
Look at that orc's violent, giant, intimidating armor.
How much is it?
Gosh, look at all these options.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's the tits. Order him for me, Michael. I need him. Can you get that coming for me, Michael?
Thrusting action.
Look at that. He's got the pelvis forward.
Take that dick.
What a badass!
Take that big old dick.
I would just let him win. I would just be like, you know what? You got this, bro. You know what? You want this planet? It's yours. It's yours. I'm good.
He's so veiny.
Look at those veins, bro.
Like bulgy. He's so bulgy.
Look at them traps.
Yeah,
the traps for days.
Every young orcling should aspire to be like him. Every
What package you want, bro? You want like?
You want him in resin or you want him in black metal?
No, I don't know, man. That's tempting.
Hold on. Look. There's no separate arms, so the arms and upper body are all one piece, huh?
He's always going to be carrying that big ass hammer.
But he needs that hammer. That hammer makes sense.
Oh yeah. In his other hand, I'm going to give him a freaking heavy bolter as a pistol.
Dude, that helmet's legit. I didn't see those teeth on there.
The tusks,
Look right here.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Perturabo's really jealous of him right now.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. Yeah, I'm like, trying not to let any of the other miniatures see the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even want to look at him. Like my Emperor's children are like, you know what, we're cowering away now. They're like, dude, just put us in the blender, man, whatever.
This guy, man, I have to have him. He's got to be my war boss, man. That is Fug Incarnate right there.
That is Fug right there, because he don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. Look at that. Look at it in the palm of the hand. That guy's like, no fucks given.
So that's like the size of a Leviathan, right?
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let's see. Where's my Levi?
You can't do it on your hand. Your fucking mitt.
He'd be perfect. He'd be perfect for the orc at Ulanor, the big boss.
Or the beast.
The beast. Beast for beast, right, man. I'd be down for something like that.
I think he's actually bigger than the Leviathan.
Probably taller. Yeah.
Taller. He looks taller. Really with them pauldrons on there. Yeah.
Surely there's height 10. Okay.
10 what?
10 inches.
It just says 10. It doesn't say like anything.
Yeah, 10 inches.
Fucking 10.
It's not 10.
I'm just kidding.
That's not.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a centimeter or
Yeah.
something.
If your Marine is a 2, then this thing's a fucking 10.
What?
Fucking Russians, man.
Always have to make it bigger than better, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. He is definitely leading the forces. The orc horde, the Soggy Bottom Boys are following this guy.
Soggy Bottom Boys.
Heck yeah. Oh, so tough.
All right, cool. I had to go get my calipers.
Make that happen, Michael. Make it happen.
I'm just a boy.
Make it so.
Boy, I'd follow him. You know what?
I
would follow his wall, bro.
He's 10 centimeters. It's definitely 10 centimeters.
Pretty sure.
And a Leviathan with base is 8.9 centimeters.
Dude, so he's taller than a Leviathan. Dude, I gotta have him. Dude, that is... Oh.
You don't think that's too tall?
No, man. It's a big orc.
Too tall for what? Like, I don't know.
Like, I mean, what is he, like, riding?
Yeah,
could you imagine him in a truck driving? Like, just, like,
well, you know what? They
filling
are
up both seats?
They're open top. He's like Harry and the Hendersons, like, sticking out the top.
I'm gonna put like 5 grots on each shoulder. He's gonna have his own retinue.
Yeah, right. They all take like a bullet for him.
What the fuck? Like everything else this company makes is like, like super happy fun time, and then you're like, oh, I got fucking.
Is that a Tarzan? Is that Tarzan?
You need this one too? Do you want this one too, Josh?
Oh yeah.
Look how beefy he is. Look, he's so violent. He's smiling.
Oh my god!
Where do I put my knife? Oh, just put it between my titties.
Where's the construction worker, man? No, in the cop.
What guy?
Oh, sorry, Zach.
What guy like painted his nipples and then thought to himself like, you know what?
I'm gonna go home and wash myself.
His cheeks could use some. His cheeks could use a little tinge to them.
I'm gonna put some nipples on his cheeks.
Man, nipples are hard to paint, dude.
Yeah. A kitty cat.
Hey, look at that chaos warrior. They have a chaos warrior in there.
Is that like a shitty Jungle Book knockoff?
Yeah, it's a Jungle Book knockoff.
Show me the chaos warrior.
Show him where's he at?
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's not him. That's like a doctor. No, that's Bruce Lee, man.
Bruce Lee with a guitar.
Bruce Lee play guitar, bro? Okay, that's my bad.
You didn't hear him? He was kicking solo, man. It was the
that looks like
Back to the Future.
Tessoy. That looks like Victor Tessoy to me. I don't know.
You look like Victor Tessoy to me.
Are you talking about this guy?
No, that's not the guy. There's another.
That looks like a Dark Eldar rack.
Yeah, that guy. No, I look like a homunculus, right?
Oh yeah, it could be, or a rack. Rack's like
multiple armed.
That's fucking scary.
That is.
Why is he covering his face?
Just he's so ashamed.
Look at his hands. He's playing hide. He's like playing hide and seek.
Peekaboo.
He's got eyes on his hand. He's like got Cthulhu hands.
That's a really intricate model, man.
Dude, that is beautiful. I want that.
Oh my god, baby!
And he's a good dad too. He's a good dad.
Sit in my papoose.
He'll eat you, but he takes his son to work with him too.
That's an ugly baby too. That's like what Quado lives.
Quado. Oh yeah.
Quado.
What a good baby. What a good baby. Look how quiet that baby is.
I know, right? It's like it's dad.
Right next to this like pommel with a fucking mouth on it, with like the alien mouth on it. You know?
Oh my god, that awesome.
Was an ugly
I need that
baby.
model. Like I need that model in my life.
That thing's scary. Why does he have 4 arms though? I don't get that.
And he's like a rack, man. So Dark Eldar. They like literally sew their arms on, man. Like they have so many different arms.
There's another one. I'm trying to find them. Navigating the page.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here navigating. It translated.
In translation. Chaos.
Oh, is that them? No.
Is that Flash Gordon?
That's Slanesh.
Flash Gordon.
I really like it.
Josh, are you painting something? We didn't go through what you were working on.
Yeah, I'm working on quad mortars, man.
Oh.
Who's quad mortars?
Okay, go to page 3.
There's a page 3?
Like on top.
Oh, is it this guy?
No, is that the orc painted right there on the left?
Is it Nutty Duke?
Yeah, no, the bottom right. Look at the bottom right. Click on that dude.
Oh!
Yeah, he's freaking titties.
I need that dude. That can be my D-thirster, man.
Dude, he's so badass.
Oh! Yeah, zoom on his face. I want to see how pretty he is.
Look at that detail, man. I mean,
that axe, man. Yeah. Oh.
And the chains with the barbs.
Dude, I'm having an orgasm right now.
Yeah.
Like, eat your heart out, Forge World.
The Russians got it going on. Look at them skulls, man. God damn.
I mean, who needs... Jeez. Wow. That is a bad dude.
Lord of Terror. Yeah, I'd shit my pants if I saw him in the bathroom.
I would worship him.
like in the pants?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you wanted me to, whatever.
Dude, you know what? I bet he
What are you gonna
flips
tell this guy no?
I bet he flips that axe around and it's a guitar. Yeah.
Play some 80s GW right there, man.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that orc. Oh, fuck the bullshit. Yeah. I'll take one of the orc and I'll take and then get Ryan whatever the fuck he wants.
Dude,
I'll PayPal you that chaos guy.
this orc looks like the fucking mountain from Game of Thrones. Like, oh, he died.
Clegane.
Gregor Clegane, like he is like brutal. Like he even blue. He's like, oh yeah, I'm too badass to be green.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you know what? I'm so orky. I'm blue. I'm like, wow, dude, I would paint him black, man.
The black orc. Oh
yeah, like black orcs from fantasy.
Their skin gets darker as they get bigger, right?
Right, and they get older.
Older, yeah.
Yeah, this dude would be like a solid fucking
like
Dark Angels green.
But oh, dude, he should have a bunch of flayed Dark Angels on him, just because you know, fuck the Dark Angels.
Quit your shit.
What is it? 1,999? What is that? A rupee? Is that a ruble? Is that, what is it? What symbol is that?
199 rubles.
Like caps, bro. Caps.
Dollars.
Doll hair.
31 bucks, dude. Dude, I gotta have
doll hairs.
Man, dude, now's the time to buy.
Right. Look at that. We're going down to the toilet.
How much is it?
Yeah.
31
$30?
Yeah.
31? Wow, holy crap.
Dude, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is what I got to put up with.
The waffles. What's up, waffles?
Wait, watch. See what's right there in front of her?
Dude,
oh no.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, she just
eating your Leviathan.
Yeah, look.
Milking Leviathans 1 week now.
No, just grabbing that storm cannon like, hey.
Yeah.
On this? You using that?
Yeah.
You don't need this. You don't need
Great
this.
cat heresy.
That's what I got to do with all day.
Dude, I'll never forget what Stiff 2 when we got back to your place, Michael, and like Simon's passed out on this couch and this cat just jumps up on him just looking at him.
Yeah, that's like Stiff 1 when my dog jumps on Simon and starts
humping.
Mercilessly hump.
Oh, dude, just took it. Didn't even care. Didn't even ask. Just put him on the ground.
Poor Simon.
Poor
Did
Simon.
he get it? You get some more weathering there, Michael?
No, I sealed it. It's pretty good. She's like this right here. She's been taking it everywhere. I keep finding it in places. Like
that's her buddy.
Like she grabs him by the wing and like takes off somewhere with him.
She's like taking him out not on the town. He's like,
right.
Me
showing him a good time.
Yeah. You tonight.
Tonight.
Leviathan's looking good, bro. That is a sweet pose.
Hell yeah.
So I found out that the on both sides, if you look at the storm cannon, it's got ejection ports on both sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my original.
Every 3 minutes.
So I had to put the what do you call it? The shell casings coming out of both sides of it.
Yeah. The Leviathan ejaculates 300 times per minute.
How many times per minute? What?
300 times.
That red is crisp, bro. That is a nice.
Yeah. Needs a blood splatter.
I do.
It's actually blood spatter.
Blood splatter?
There's no L. It's blood spatter.
Oh yeah. When you say potato, I say potato.
Well, the rest of the knowledgeable world says spatter.
Oh, the knowledgeable.
It's spatter, man.
Shit.
Look it up. I'm giving you pearls here, bro. Giving you pearls.
Next thing you say, it's not turrets. It's turrets.
It's blood patter. Everybody knows that. It's blood spatter.
Blood spatter.
It's blood's patter.
Blood spatter.
The pitter patter of little bloods.
It's
Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, Goochman asked how far are you in the Beast Arises book?
Oh man, I just finished book 1. I'm starting book 2, Yeah, book one. Oh, it's fucking fantastic, man.
Wasn't it good, dude?
God,
oh
damn.
yeah, I just finished book 4.
Yeah, I got them all. I got them all, and I bought them all, and I listened to book one. I actually bought book one on tape so I could listen to it while I work. So good, man. God, I mean, you start to see, just how devious the Imperium is. I mean, it's. You think about, like, I've been reading heresy books, and you see brother on brother, and you're watching these guys, backstab and the traitor, and everything like that. But it's pretty, straightforward. They didn't expect it. I mean, there was a slaughter, but to see the depth that the human mind, not the superhuman mind, but the human mind can reach, is just insane. Like book one, I was like, man, I hope it goes on with more of this because I mean.
Like that cloak and dagger mentality is
Dude,
like
you gotta love him. The Assassinorum, the leader of the Assassinorum house.
By far, him and the Black Templar. What's his name? They're like my favorite characters.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Oh yeah, it's great. And the Imperial Fist take an ass pounding in the first book, so that was pretty like a bonus.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, where's the freaking Ultra?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's worrying about that.
Yeah, it's like you have everybody in the world, but only Imperial Fist can fit there, all right? Like you have the most chapters, but just like the Ultramarines, excuse me, just like them.
I'm out, guys. I gotta go. I gotta take off.
All right. Suck it.
Suck it. Suck it. You suck it.
You suck it. You suck
FRB,
it.
bro. FRB.
FRB, bro. Suck it.
FRB.
Eat a dick. FRB.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
For the longest time, it was like, who could say suck it the last before the conversation? So it was like, before you hung up, you had to say suck it and then hang up. So that you're like, someone's on the other line going, oh, damn it. Yeah.
I really love that there.
Dude, Matt, I looked up that werewolf.eu that you were talking about, and I found these cool District Riot bodyguard kits that look pretty tight. The only problem is one of these dudes looks like he's got Rasau. He's trying to run in his gear, but he's got this guy right here. You see this guy top right, that guy right there looks like he's trying to get his balls unstuck.
Right, like he just took a big load in his pants.
Yeah, he's that one guy. He's got a frontal wedgie going on.
Look at that.
She's like, what's going on here? And just everybody else is in combat stance fighting. Here's Jim, just trying to adjust himself.
Oh fuck! I got Rasau. It's all red. It's a rash.
Yeah, he's just walking bow-legged. Been down that road.
I don't know. There's some cool stuff on here though.
That's a sweet website.
Orc suicide bombers.
I like Anvil Industries as well.
Oh my gosh, those are orc. What do you call it?
Krieg orcs?
No, they're orc Taliban.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's horrible.
For Josh.
The one I like is the Mexican heads. I so want the Mexican heads. I can't find them anymore. The one with the sombreros.
Dude, I saw some orcs with they had the ponchos or whatever they had. They were so sweet, man.
Dude, I want to do 100 Mexican orc head orcs and then build a wall and have orc Trump on one side and the orcs scaling the wall on the other,
Like a board, just a display board.
Dude, these are
sitting in the back like Santa Ana.
Are those not squats, dude?
Those are ratlings, man.
Oh, those are sweet, man.
Those are awesome.
Oh.
It's wolf with 2 O's. That's crazy.
Dude, werewolf miniature orc gangsta riders.
Gangstas. Do they have Mexicans? I need Mexicans.
It won't let me zoom. It won't let me zoom.
Yeah, I can't get close to the gangstas.
Oh well.
Do they have Mexican heads with the sombreros? I'm all over it.
Wounded orc veterans. Poor guys.
Yeah, look at the guy in the bottom left, man. Or the one in the bottom middle. Damn. Poor bastard. He's just like having a bad day. Somebody ate his ice cream.
Yeah, probably. I felt bad for him. I ate his ice cream, though. Oh, all right.
So, who's going to give me the orc miniature? Anyone? Anyone out there? Anyone want to order the Russian orc miniature for me?
Do they have PayPal?
What's that?
Do they have PayPal?
I don't know. See, I gotta have. I will figure out how to do it. But if somebody, I tell you what, if somebody wants to get me the orc miniature, I will give them a Cestus Ram for an orc minute for the orc. Order me the orc miniature.
Ooh, that's a good trade right there.
Yeah, I got it right here. I got it right here. Hold on. Here it is. There it is. Cestus Ram. Look at that.
Look, guys, they're right there. So that's the Soul Ram. You heard it here.
Cestus Ram. Somebody order me the orc. I'll give them this Ram. I'll mail it to you. Anywhere in the continental U.S. Shit, yeah. Bring a shit. If you're in Russia and you need a Cestus Ram, you want to give me, you'll pick up the orc and mail it to me. That's cool too. Cestus Ram right here. Somebody give me that damn orc. I need him. Because unless somebody's going to pay me 5,000 points, I do not need 2 Cestus Rams.
Well, guys, you heard it here. Buy Josh an orc.
Not a orc, the orc.
Oh, my bad.
The orc. What's going on behind you, Michael? Is that Jake creeping?
Yeah, it's probably going to go shit.
Yeah. All right.
Well, guys, I think it's about that time.
Yeah. Get in touch with me. You can contact us at TFL30k.com or Warhammer30k.com. If one of you guys wants to purchase me a Russian orc, I'll send off. Show me some proof, and I'll send you the Cestus. So, cool.
Appreciate you guys coming on. Appreciate you guys listening in, especially you little stragglers that stayed in the chat till the end. Y'all have a good night, guys. We're going to bounce out. Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Later.
Kill that feed. Yeah,